Hi guys. Well, welcome back to CodesEmpire UnLeashed, my friends. This video is going to be pretty raw, unedited, but I want to show you our yard and talk a little bit about what we're about to experience and what you see here, how everything will change here. Okay, I know I've talked a little bit about the construction stuff going on elsewhere around us. Well, it's about to become a reality right here. You know, I never thought I would be in this position, but I know we were kind of offered a fair price, I guess is a good word for it, and it was nice. What's up, bud? Oh, okay. Well, hold on to it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the whole front headlight. Well, we'll work on it later, okay? Okay. Well, you can see boys are RCing, having fun. But I want to show you guys, you know, for instance, our greenhouse we've utilized for many years. Here's an amazing lilac bush. Some people might think, oh, it's just an ordinary lilac bush, but this lilac bush is actually quite unique for the pure fact it blooms later than all the others. Everything else is done blooming. They're fading away. This is just starting. And unlike most lilac bushes, this one is a single stem or trunk type bush. Pretty unique, kind of neat. We've done all kinds of landscaping through our course of our 12 years we've lived here. Okay, we've got various herbs. We've got our awesome pond, which it's like a jungle now. You can check out some of the fish down in the pond. Look at that. That's one of our monster goldfish. We recently added some small goldfish, and they're in there doing their bit. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to find homes for a lot of stuff. That's how it is. I talked about on Facebook recently about this really unique iris, and the reason why it's so unique, I know you've probably seen a lot of irises, but what makes this one special and unique is the fact a bird brought this here by a seed. Started out with one plant probably about 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I can't remember, and it just, there it was one day. Pretty neat. And I let it grow and develop into what you see here. But we looked all over trying to find this particular color, see if where it came from, and we've not been able to locate it. So it's definitely another rare one we have here. And of course we've got our tall grasses, which you might have seen in other videos on our other YouTube channel on CodesEmpire. But we've got all kinds of stuff. Of course, our irrigation comes down here. This is where we water. It's crazy to think, I remember when we planted that tree, what, maybe 10 years ago, something about like that. We did a lot of stuff about 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. But yeah, it was an expensive tree when we put that in, and it got quite big. It's amazing. And I know I'll definitely take you guys on a tour to our front yard and show you. But you can see we've got all kinds of flowers and various herbs that we enjoy and cook with. A multitude of fruit trees, pears, golden and red delicious, plums, a couple of varieties of plums, peach trees, Yep, I did say pears, but thank you. Maybe I didn't say pears. We've got a couple varieties of grapes. We were starting to uncover our tomatoes and peppers, but a lot of things changed here. So that giant tree is a black walnut. We grew from a seed literally close to 12 years ago. It started growing, and when we planted it, and that's what it became. It's huge. But we planted a lot of things from seed around here. We've got our blueberries, pretty fun. Our fun fire pit that we've had many of fun times at. And just our cool little setup back here. We really like this, especially in the evening, because it's just really beautiful and pristine, and got all these neat bushes and stuff back here. But we've got blackberries right here, raspberries. Yeah, I was starting to go through and weed some stuff when we got the final word today, so that kind of sucks. So much for that, right? A lot of memories in this yard, especially the fact that our children were all born here and have grown up here so far. And of course my boys are just having a blast RCing. Oh, did you fix it? Oh, you snapped it in? Okay, well, we'll glue it in later. See, they're out here on our crawler course. And the two older kids definitely had a part in building this over the course of several years. But like I said, this giant tree, this black walnut that we planted, it's just amazing.
Gives us a lot of shade when playing.
Yeah. It's awesome. But we do. We just have fun with it. More blueberries back there, and some sumacs growing underneath of it, but I'm okay with that. It adds to the whole feel. And of course our grapes, like I was saying, right there. It's kind of neat. But yeah. What's your thoughts, my love? I know.
I don't have any.
She's having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. It sucks because, you know, we've been looking and planning, but it's like when you get that final word, it sure changes everything. It's like, whoa, reality hits you. I think one of my most favorite things out here between our fire pit and is our pond. I love our pond. I remember when I dug that and put that in, and I remember my wife was sitting there going, oh my gosh, you know, and it started snowing, and it was early March when I was doing that, but I set up a canopy and dug that and worked on that in the cold. So, but I was destined to get that put in, and just still to this day I can't believe how amazing it is and how much it's grown, and the plants have done so well. So I know this video's probably, it looks like it's getting a little long, I get it, but guys, this is some of our memories. We want to kind of remember it and look back at it and think, wow, you know, but it really is what it is. You know, we've done a lot of work here. Even re-roofed this house, and then I re-roofed this garage. Did that myself, actually, after my dad passed away. So, but let me take you up front. You can leave it open, Bugs. So, yeah, we got our awesome flag. But our front yard, of course, we put in this awesome piece too. This was another piece I did in a cold weather. I spray painted it out and started putting it in one day, and it was early. It snowed on me when I did this too. Can't remember if it was like 9 years ago or something, but yeah, it's like when I had days off, I was destined to do it. But yeah, you can see over here, I'll try to show you, but our lilacs, you can see they're done with most of the normal lilacs. But I don't know, we'll see if maybe we can dig up this cool tree. It's a black locust, so we'll see if we can at least get that one dug up since it's so small. But I think the hardest part is looking at this one. Bugs was what, 3 years old, and we collected seeds for this thing all those years ago, and she said, "Dad, can we plant those? Will it grow a tree?" And I says, "I don't know, let's try, let's see if it'll grow." And it did. And you can see, I mean, you can see how big around this tree is to begin with, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, look at her next to her tree. That's my little girl next to her tree. But I mean, it's crazy, guys. Look at that thing. It's as tall as, it's probably almost taller than the house now. Hopefully the sun's not glaring too bad, but it might be. But yeah, she planted that seed. How many years ago is that now? If you were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy cow, 8 years ago. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, I know, but we're reminiscing, and we want to remember this amazing hardworking stuff we did to this home. So, because it's our home. We never thought we would leave here. So we have done everything we can to stay here, but I guess it's that time. So, but I guess let's wander back in the back here, and we'll take one more look, and we'll say goodbye as a family. Well, guys, there's the walk around of our amazing property. What we're gonna be so sad to see go. It's tough because I don't want to think about the end of what it's gonna look like, but that's reality, guys. And I know I'm trying to hold myself together with this right now, but yeah, you know, my wife and I worked hard to get to where we're at today, so it is what it is. But anyways, hopefully you enjoy this as much as we can look back at this, you know, in 5 years and think, wow, okay, cool, we made it and we came a long ways from where we're at, and that's that. So I guess this is a goodbye video to this awesome house and our awesome Codes Empire home here, and the beginning of Codes Empire Unleashed. So, but it'll be a while before we get back on probably to do any more videos, because it's a big deal. So we'll see you guys later, and when we get back we'll show you what transpired and how things go. So we'll see you later. Thanks for watching with Codes Empire Unleashed.
Bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell to get notifications every time we post a new video. Bye. It's gonna be a long time.
Yep, we'll see you guys.